What's up, folks? I'm Dwayne,
I'm Alicia.
and this is Blackboard Gaming, where we teach you about all these great board games that are out there.
Waiting to be played by you and yours.
I'm a simple man, don't wanna complicate ya, complicate ya.
Hey, everybody!
First of all, we'd like to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
So, when you think of Mother's Day, the first one thing that people do on Mother's Day is they go home to visit mom. Unfortunately, my mom is no longer here, but my wonderful mother-in-law is here, and we're going in and visit her today.
So, with that in mind, today we're going to highlight 10 games that make you think of home.
Now, there is an honorable mention, but we'll save that to the end of the video, so stay tuned. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get right to it.
I think you should start with the honorable mention.
No, I'm going to wait till the end.
All right. Okay.
All right, so you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first one is if you want a home, you have to first buy the house in order to make it into a home. So the first one on the list is this game, For Sale. Now,
For Sale is a simple, cute game.
It is a really introductory game. Like, I would introduce this game to people who like Monopoly and stuff because you're bidding on properties.
This is true.
You're buying properties and all that. So I would at least introduce this. And so in this game, what you're doing is there are property cards and then there are offering cards or currency cards. I prefer to call them offering cards. And so the first part of the game, we will reveal a number of property cards based on the number of players. And the properties are, valued from 30 to 1, with 1 being like a cardboard box in an alley, but 30 is like a space station, And so when we reveal those cards, everybody starts with some currency and we bid on the properties. Now, you could bid nothing. And whoever bids the most money will get the highest value property. And whoever bid the least or nothing, they will get the lowest value property. So you might get that cardboard box for nothing. But then in the second half of the game, once we done with all the property cards, then we put out all the offering cards. And when the offerings come out on the table, based on the number of players, then each person will take one of their properties and place it face down in front of them. And then we will simultaneously reveal them, and whoever has the highest value property will get the largest offering. And whoever had the lowest value property will get the lowest offering. So let's say the lowest offering is $6,000. You got that cardboard box. You done messed around and sold that cardboard box for $6,000.
This is a little bit like poker in that this is the kind of game for people who like to call their opponent's bluff.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I can see that. But For Sale, this is the first choice.
Yes.
All right. So the next one. So now that when you're out searching for the house, this one I just picked up. I found it used. I had been eyeing this for a while, but I didn't pull the trigger. But I saw it used, and that is Dream Home.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, so Dream Home. Now, the cool thing about this, you love metal. This is by the same people that put out metal.
Okay,
They put this out first.
Tell me more.
So in Dream Home, you're drafting cards. It's like a set collection. And you're drafting like room cards. Your board is your home. And you're drafting room cards. And you're drafting these kind of helper cards that are like roofer or whatever, or maintenance and stuff like that. and you're drafting them, putting them into your home, and you're scoring points like based on adjacency or how many of other types of things you have in the house or whatever. And this is a really good family weight game. I watched a couple of reviews about it, and like I said, I just wouldn't pull the trigger. Even though I really love the art on the cover, I was like, I think you would really love this game. But yeah, like I said, I found it on the used shelf. Finally bought it. We'll be getting this to the table soon.
Okay, you heard it here, folks.
All right, so the next one is another game, because we haven't played this one. But the next one is another game we have not played, and I feel really bad about it. You know, because I was gifted this game at Gen Con by Jazz over on Lobby of Hobbies.
Jazz, it's all on him. It's all on him.
And that is this game. We're going to play this soon. I got to play it because this is one of the first games I thought about when I came up with this list.
You heard it. We're going to play it soon.
And that is That Old Wallpaper. You know, and this is pretty much a bidding game also.
Okay.
You're bidding on wallpaper cards, and you're putting them into a tableau in front of you, trying to match patterns and stuff.
Okay.
And I immediately thought about this game for this list because, you know, of course, I remember back in the day, Ma or Grandma, you know, we used to put wallpaper on the walls.
I remember my grandmother's house had wallpaper.
Yeah. So I immediately thought about this,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So we're going to play this. Jazz, I promise you, we're playing this. Okay. So the next one is a game that we have played. And, you know, I feel like a man's house is his castle. So, between two castles, a man can't love with.
I remember this game, yes.
And in this game, you are building two castles. You're building a castle with the player to your right and building a castle with the player to your left. And you're drafting these tiles, and you're trying to make sure that these castles score the most points, because you're going for your two castles, whichever castle scores the lowest points.
That's the one that counts for you.
Yeah, that's your final score.
So, I really like the artwork in this game. It's really, it's. I don't want to say it's cute. It's charming.
Yeah, it is.
The artwork is really charming, and I think it's clever. I mean, you playing competitively and cooperatively at the same time. I think that's pretty clever. But for me personally, I did not like having to work on two castles. That made it a little bit busy for me. But I think it is a clever, well done game.
Yeah, I like the components of this game. I like the way the storage, the solution that they have in this game.
Yes.
And I like some of the different rooms, like the chocolate room.
Yeah, I did like that. Yes.
Stuff
or the
like
cheese
that.
room.
Yeah, the cheese room. I like that.
I did like that.
And I mean, castle. It is a castle. That's somebody's home. So, I had to pick this one.
Yes.
All right. So, the next one. Now, these are going to go towards, like, now that you've had the home, you're really decorating it. In this game, we also have played. And Decorum.
Decorum. So, Decorum is a social deduction game.
Yeah. Deduction.
That's what it's supposed
I don't know
to
if it's social. I know it's deduction.
Okay. So it's a cute game because basically we play two players. So you're both trying to decorate the room or the home, but you each have different objectives that you don't know about.
Like, she might have something to where none of the rooms can be yellow. The walls cannot be painted yellow. And I might have something that says the rooms downstairs cannot have any lamps. But we don't know that.
So we have to figure it out without just blatantly saying it. And it's cute and it's fun. And honestly, I think in real life sometimes that's how a partnership is, because
Compromise.
yes, you have to compromise, but you don't know really what the other person really wants, so that makes it a little bit challenging.
Yeah, over here, compromise means her way.
Whatever. Don't believe the hype, y'all.
Yeah, but this was a really fun game. You were kind of like, I don't know if I like deduction, but I really enjoyed this game.
Well, I like this game.
Yeah, because you get to be passively aggressive. That's what the cool part about it, because the discussions with this game is hilarious. All right, so now this next one, is a game that you haven't played yet. I have played, and I picked it up. We have another board game place called Sundance, and I picked this up, and that's the Whatnot cabinet.
Okay.
You know, and in the Whatnot cabinet, you're trying to put curios in your cabinet.
Okay.
You're drafting certain curios, and you're putting them in your cabinet, and you're trying to like match colors up or fill out rows to get a certain number of points.
Okay.
And I think like, you know, this is something you would see at Mom's house, you know, because she, you know, throughout her life, she has collected a lot of things, you know, like pictures or, you know, ceramic.
Little knickknacks.
Yeah, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think this really made me think of home.
Yes.
Because, you know, Mom wants to tell you where she got this or where she got that, you know. So I had to put this on the list.
Okay.
You know, now speaking of cabinets, like, we don't call them cabinets. We call them Shelfies. Now, this was a game that was sent to us by Lucky Duck Games to do a review on. And, you know, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go check it out. But in My Shelfie, it kind of gives you that feel of Connect 4.
Yes, the way you have to place the objects in the I don't know what it's called.
Your
in
shelf.
your bookshelf.
Your bookshelf, you know. And you are like cats and pictures and
Trophies.
books.
And board games, of course.
Board games, you know.
And plants.
Yep, let's not forget the plants.
Now, it is a simple game, but I think it's a family weight game, and I think kids could play. But what I like about this game is I think a gamer could enjoy this game as well.
Yeah, it does have that puzzle to it, you know.
Yes.
But it's something you could really bring to the table and introduce to
Yes.
people who are new to games.
Yes.
This is a great choice.
Yes.
You know, and it's beautiful. All right, so the next one. Speaking of plants, this was one.
Verdant.
Yes,
definitely.
I mean, look at that picture. Don't that feel like comfortable? You know?
Now, Verdant is visually appealing. It really pops. The colors in the game pop. The colors of the rooms, the colors of the plants. So that's one thing that I really enjoy about this game. It's just gorgeous and it's vibrant and colorful.
Yeah, and I like this could have been a game we did on our last video about games that teach you stuff, because you know you're putting these real plants and they have little facts about each of the plants.
You have to put them in the room with the right kind of light.
Yeah, and they did their homework on this.
Yes.
So I really enjoy Verdant. You
Yes.
know, this is beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. I think I got one more. You know, yep. Now this one you know had to be on it. You know, one day you're going to do a top 10 games of all time, and I know this will be on it because you love this game.
I do.
Creature Comforts.
Yes, absolutely. Because, I mean, you are making a home with this game. You're making it comfortable.
Yep.
You're, you putting food, you cooking stew. You're knitting socks. I mean, you doing everything.
Yeah, you're doing everything to make your home comfortable.
Yes.
You know, and I know you really love this game.
I do.
You know, so, all right, I got one more. Now, this was one I recently played. I got it from Ryan and Emily. They when I introduced them to Wine the Film, they wanted to get their own copy, and they bought a bunch of Sashi and Sashi games. And there was one that I was really interested in getting, and they got it for me. And that is this one. Because, you know, when people coming home, you want to make sure the house is cool before the guests arrive. Now, in this game is really, really cool. It's a quick filler game, very easy to learn. And what you're doing is you're drafting cards in a row or in a column, you know. And the cards consist of family members that stay at the house, or items around the house like lipstick or socks or something like that. And when you're on your turn, you draft a row or column, and then you have the option to say tidy up, and where you would take one of the family members, and then based on the color of their card, you would take items that match that color. And you could take as many items, like if you got 6 of them, you know, you're able to tidy up, you gather them up, put them face down, and you would score points at the end of the game. Now, I really do like this game. And I had to put that before the guests arrive. Because like I said, you're going to visit mom. So, your mom will usually call us over to help clean up before everybody come over. You know? So, you got to try this one out. I think you would like this one.
Okay.
You know. Now, I think that's 10 games. Are you ready for the honorable mention? You sure?
Yes.
I had to put this on the list.
Okay.
Because, you know, kids running around the house.
Driving mama crazy.
Yep. So sometimes mom wants a peaceful house.
You mean a quiet house?
A quiet house.
With the kids outside.
Yeah, with the kids outside.
Okay.
Playing in their fort. Which, if you think about it, fort is the kids' home.
Okay.
I know we're talking about mom, but
okay.
you know, when the kids go out, they want to go to their house.
Okay.
And so they got a fort on the property. Mom, she has a quiet house. So I had to put this on the list.
Okay, I'm gonna accept that.
Okay, so that is 10 games with an honorable mention, you know, about like board games to make you feel close to home, you know. Now, in the comments below,
what games make you think of home?
yeah, leave those in the comments and let us know. And like I said, if you like the contents of this video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe,
follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And I hope everybody out there has a really nice Mother's Day. I'm Dwayne.
I'm Alicia.
This has been Blackboard Gaming.
We will see you next time.